Today we are exposing the reason why Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11 is the key to Yahweh's divine plan for you. Welcome to another captivating episode of Divine Mystery Files, where we embark on a transformative journey to uncover the sacred truths and hidden mysteries of life. Here at Blooming Life, Mind, and Spirit, our mission is to guide you toward a deeper understanding of the divine plan, a path that nurtures healing for your body, mind, and soul. Get ready to explore profound insights that not only illuminate ancient wisdom, but also inspire meaningful change. Stick with us until the end, as we unravel mysteries that will definitely reshape the way you see your life and purpose. Keep this at the forefront of your mind. I'm going to start off by reintroducing a quote which we will be revisiting most of the time, and which the entirety of this series will be anchored to. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11. He hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also he hath set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that God maketh from the beginning to the end. We will also use this on several occasions throughout this series. Remember this verse, and let me show you how quickly the worldly and materialistic tendencies always kick in whenever we are evaluating the secrets according to Yahweh, which we will be discussing shortly. The whole of this series will center around this Bible verse. Here is the most interesting part. When discussing Yahweh's divine secrets, you will see exactly at what time the worldly desires that our Creator has put in our hearts kick in and take us further away from hidden truths and into the desires of the world each and every time we study the Bible. You will definitely be impressed by these findings. I know for a fact because I was stunned too. Let's get down to it by presenting these sacred secrets. But first, let's check out the worldly alternative of this secret that the whole world has accepted, adored, and reverenced. Worldly and twisted version of the divine sacred secrets. The world recognizes these laws as the secret, introduced way back in 2006 or so by Bob Proctor and his colleagues. This concept from the Western world has gained international recognition from east to west and from the north to the south. What you should understand is that The Secret, the famous movie that went viral around the globe, has copied and mimicked the original truths, replicated them, and completely misinterpreted and adulterated them, and then took the truths all out of context of the word of Yahweh to lead the reader or listener back to worldly desires, thereby reinforcing the worldly barrier in them, and consequently shielding them from sacred truths, wisdom, and the coded messages we shall be exposing here. At this point, remember Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11, the worldly desires that prevent us from understanding Yah's ways. Here are some of the crucial concepts of the secret we will be analyzing and debunking in great detail in this series. The law of attraction, the act of asking, seeking, and knocking, the power of visualization, the law of prosperity, the real meaning of faith, hope, and charity. These are the core concepts we will be discussing from the point of view of authoritative facts, not paradigmic science. To prepare yourself for a blooming life, mind, and spirit, you must be willing to start the healing process through relearning coded truths from the origin of all truths, the King James Version Bible. Just in case you are confused with regards to the meaning of the words used in the previous section, authoritative facts do not change with changes in the weather or economic conditions. Science, on the contrary, changes every single time and comes up with new paradigms to justify previous errors. Science cannot even be consistent with more simple and predictable things, such as what could be considered as a healthy diet. Here are a few examples. Today milk is good. Tomorrow it is poisonous. And everyone obeys. Today gluten is good. Tomorrow it is poisonous, and everyone follows. Today refined oil is good. Tomorrow it is poisonous, and everyone follows. Today coconut oil is good, and tomorrow it is poisonous. Everyone obeys. It goes on, but with an authoritative fact, it never changes. And this is what blooming life, mind, and spirit offers with regards to understanding why your life, both physical and spiritual, is in shambles. Facts and not science. I've understood the laws to a significant extent in relative terms, and I want to help you understand these laws as well. Once you get through this series, you would be in a better position to retrain your life, mind, and spirit, and recondition them to bloom with authority while there is still time, because time is definitely running out. Here is a piece of advice for you. If you are reading a motivational, spiritual, or inspirational book that does not quote any authoritative sources of the concepts being discussed, with the major source being the King James Bible, then know for a fact that you're dealing with another chunk of cheap opinions with no value. Again, you should know the word of Yah for yourself, in order to have the spiritual authority to vet any misleading Bible quotes and misinterpretation of scriptures. My hope is that you attain the same level of understanding as me and even more concerning Yah's divine sacred mysteries. And what are these secrets? You will find everything you need to know in this series. But to give you only a tip of the iceberg, the secrets here are referring to the original rules straight out of the Bible, which were presented in a manner that would mislead the wicked and save the righteous. Yes, we are going to the roots of all these concepts, and surprisingly enough, they all originate from the Bible, King James Version to be more specific. I was shocked beyond words when I discovered this. I'm referring to the following concepts. The law of attraction has its origins in the Bible. The act of asking, seeking, and knocking has its origins in the Bible. The power of visualization has its origins in the Bible. The law of prosperity has its origins in the Bible. The law of faith has its origins in the Bible. So this is what we will do in this entire series. We will identify all the divine secrets, which represent the original sources of the concepts discussed in The Secret, evaluate and understand these concepts according to the original laws, because the source interprets itself always, to leave no room for any doubts, and finally, determine whether or not the original laws were correctly copied and pasted by these authors. This approach will enable you to do the following. You will clearly understand how the worldly desires of human beings play out from birth, and how this desire is the driving force behind any misinterpretation of the Bible. You will also be able to develop the ability to link the dots between Bible facts and reality. You will equally learn how to differentiate between facts provided by the Bible and delusions created by worldly principles and traditions. That said, we will go straight away to tackle the law of attraction by identifying the original law in the Bible, evaluating what the original source actually meant, and determining whether or not the law was correctly copied and pasted by Bob Proctor and his partners. If you are interested to learn more, then watch out for the next episode. In order to be notified about when our next upload is available, like this video, subscribe and hit the all notifications bell so that you will be immediately informed by YouTube when any of our uploads are available. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next upload.